You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome along. We're here to cut through some of the noise around AI, try and pull out the ideas that will really matter, and give you something clear to think about.
Absolutely. It's moving so fast, isn't it? You've got these amazing advances, but also some pretty big, complicated challenges popping up almost constantly.
Yeah.
So today we're hoping to unpack some frankly surprising money talk, look at how AI actually performs day to day, and flag some safety issues that maybe don't get enough airtime.
It's definitely a strange time. I mean, you look at Murati's new venture, Thinking Machines Lab. They just pulled in a $2 billion seed round, which, leads to a $12 billion valuation.
Oh, wow.
And the thing is, no revenue, no products shipped yet, just, I guess, enormous belief in the potential. And what's really interesting, 2/3 the team.
Yeah.
Ex-OpenAI.
All right.
Plus, you've got the big names backing them, Andreessen Horowitz, NVIDIA. How do you even start to rationalize that kind of bet right now?
Well, it is kind of head-spinning, isn't it? And it really highlights this potential disconnect between the investment excitement and what these models can practically do.
Okay.
So take xAI's Grok 4. They made a big splash claiming it was the world's smartest AI based on, certain tests.
Right, the benchmarks.
Exactly. But then you look at how it actually stacks up for most common uses and, well, it seems like OpenAI's O3 model still has the edge.
Just so the hype doesn't quite match the reality on the ground?
Often, yeah. And that's huge, right? Are we pouring billions in based on scoring well on a test or on delivering real value? It's definitely something for founders, for investors, for everyone to think about. Look past the headlines.
So you've got these wild valuations here and performance claims there that maybe don't fully hold up in practice. Do you think the benchmarks will eventually get better, or are we just measuring the wrong things fundamentally?
That's a great question.
And what are the actual technical roadblocks holding things back? I keep hearing about this thing called context rot. What's that about?
Context rot. Yeah, that's a really core technical hurdle for these large language models, the LLMs. Think of it like this. The model is trying to remember a specific detail from page 1 while it's reading page 500.
Okay.
The further it gets, the fuzzier that initial detail becomes. Its performance actually degrades quite significantly sometimes, even on simple stuff like finding information it was just given.
So it's not just a minor glitch?
No, not at all. It's pretty fundamental. It means for really long, complex tasks, think reviewing huge legal contracts or analyzing massive patient histories, the reliability just isn't always there. The longer the input, the shakier the output can get. We need more than just throwing more computing power at it,
That makes sense. And, just as we get our heads around the technical limits, there's this whole other layer of risk. These Princeton researchers talking about a bubble of risk in offensive cybersecurity AI. And the numbers were, kind of shocking. They got over a 40% increase in attack success rates using just $36 worth of compute time.
Yeah.
And simple tricks, tweaking the prompts, letting the AI train itself. I mean, $36 for that kind of boost, it feels unreal.
It is alarming. And a really key point they made is that our usual safety checks, the static ones, they often totally miss this dynamic threat.
How so?
Because adversaries can grab an open source model and very cheaply, very quickly, tune it for malicious purposes way beyond its original safety limits. Especially in cyber, where it's pretty clear if an attack works or not, that feedback loop lets them improve their attack AI super fast.
Right, so it's not just about one-off attacks, it's about this rapid low-cost weaponization potential.
Exactly, which leads to a much bigger strategic question for all of us, really.
So zooming out then, if individual defenses are struggling with these cheap, adaptable AI attacks, how do we manage the safety of, superintelligence, or even just much more powerful AI? Makes you think of Benjamin Franklin, right? With his incentive flywheel for fire safety in old Philadelphia, creating systems that encourage safety alongside progress.
Precisely. And the argument is that kind of balancing flywheel, it won't just emerge on its own fast enough for AI. There's this essay going around outlining 25 specific actions needed by 2030.
25. Covering what?
Everything from AI agents to the big foundation models, even the data centers. It really lays bare the central dilemma. If we slow down too much, maybe China pulls ahead technologically this century.
Okay, the geopolitical angle.
But if we just charge ahead recklessly, we risk major accidents, which could actually stop progress cold. A bit like how early issues really stalled nuclear power development for a while. It's a really fine line to walk.
Wow. Okay, so we've downstrung quite a bit today, from these almost paradoxical valuations in AI to the sometimes sobering reality of performance.
Right, and the technical hurdles like context rot.
And then these really quite worrying security risks, that bubble of risk. And finally, this huge societal challenge of, well, steering this whole thing safely.
The pace is just relentless. It really demands that we all keep learning, keep questioning what we're seeing. Understanding the potential is vital, but so is grasping the pitfalls.
So a final thought maybe for you listening,
Uh-huh.
considering everything we've touched on, what balance do you think we need? How fast should we push AI forward versus how much effort needs to go into making sure it evolves responsibly?
Spoken Tech for your ears.